Judgments. Law number 224. When required by law, the judges must administer the appropriate punishment. Deuteronomy 25, verse 2 to 3. If the guilty man deserves to be beaten, the judge shall make him lie down and have him whipped in his presence with the number of lashes his crime deserves. But he must not give him more than 40 lashes. If he is whipped more than that, your brother will be degraded in your sight. Law number 225. The law concerning unintentional homicide. Numbers 35, 22 to 25. But if without hostility someone suddenly shoves another or unintentionally throws something at him, or without seeing him drops a stone on him that could kill him and he dies, then since he was not his enemy and he did not intend to harm him, the congregation must judge between him and the blood avenger according to these judgments. In these cases, the congregation must protect the one accused of murder from the hand of the blood avenger and send him back to the city of refuge to which he fled. He must stay there until the death of the high priest who was anointed with the holy oil. Law number 226. The law concerning murder. Deuteronomy 19, 11 to 13. However, if someone hates his brother and lies in wait for him, then attacks and kills him, and then flees to one of these cities, the elders of the city he came from shall send for him, bring him back from the city of refuge, and hand him over to the blood avenger to die. You must not show pity to him. You must purge from Israel the guilt of shedding innocent blood, so that it may go well with you. Law number 227. Numbers 15, 15 to 16. One ordinance shall be for you of the congregation and for the stranger who sojourns with you, as an ordinance forever throughout your generations. As you are, so shall the stranger be in front of Yahweh. One law and one manner shall be for you and for the stranger who sojourns with you. Law number 228. One who sins, breaks any of Yahweh's laws, whether unintentionally or intentionally, is guilty. Leviticus 5:17. If anyone sins and commits any of these things which are forbidden to be done by the laws of Yahweh, though he does not know it, yet he is guilty and shall bear his iniquity. Numbers 15, verse 30. But the person who sins presumptuously and defiantly, whether he is native born or is a stranger, that one brings reproach on Yahweh and blasphemes him, that person must be cut off from his people. Law number 229. The penalty of sin, which is the break and transgression of Yahweh's laws, is eternal death. Numbers 15, 30 to 31. But the person who sins presumptuously and defiantly, whether he is native born or is a stranger, that one brings reproach on Yahweh and blasphemes him. That person must be cut off from his people. Because he has despised the word of Yahweh and broken his laws, that person must surely be cut off, and his guilt shall be upon his own head. Deuteronomy 29, verse 20. Yahweh will never be willing to spare him, for Yahweh shall break forth in a destructive fire, and his jealousy will burn against that man. All the curses written in this book will fall upon him, and Yahweh will blot out his name from under heaven. Law number 230. Atonement can be made through the righteous high priest for those who truly repent of sin and turn in complete obedience to Yahweh's laws. Leviticus 16, 16, 32 to 34. In this way, he will make atonement for the most holy place because of the uncleanness and rebellion of the children of Israel, whatever their sins have been. He is to do the same for the tent of meeting, the holy place, which remains among them in the midst of their uncleanness. And the priest who is anointed and consecrated and ordained to succeed his father as high priest is to make the atonement. He is to put on the holy linen garments and make atonement for the most holy place, for the tent of meeting, the holy place, and the altar, and for the priests and all the people of the congregation. This shall be an everlasting statute for you to make atonement for the children of Israel for all their sins once a year. And he did as Yahweh commanded Moshe. Law number 231. The body of one who is executed must be buried the same day. Deuteronomy 21, verse 23. His body must not remain overnight on the tree. You must surely bury him that day, so that you do not defile the land which Yahweh your father has given you as an inheritance. He who is hanged is accursed of Yahweh.